my eye makeup has been causing a splash. So for those that didn't watch, my new go-to eyebrow pencil is this Victoria Beckham, and it is the satin eyeliner in the cinnamon color, which works really well for me with my like greeny hazel eyes. Now, mascara, question I get a lot. I have just invested in this Refi, and it is the brown color, which is called just brown, and it's the Lash Sculpt, and it has this funny, can you see this? It's got this funny shaped wand. You have to be careful you don't poke yourself in the eye with it. Right, I go in at the lash line and work just in like a swoop in like that motion to get the lashes separated, okay, and to get this beautiful brown shade on to the lashes. But there's a secret I'm going to show you in a minute. So this is great, it looks beautiful close to the upper lash lid. However, for the bottom lashes, I am using Ilia in their color, which is called Before Dawn. This is the brown color from Ilia. Guys, you need to fix up with these wands because they break really easily. Anyway, so I go into my lower lash line with this because it's a slightly darker, it's more of a chocolate dark brown, whereas I feel like the Refi is more like a hazelnut brown. So I go in with the darker shade on my bottom lashes like that. So I use two. Then I'm going to have to rush this because the video is going to be too long. Then I just keep doing the coats with the Refi until I get the length, coverage and curl that I need, like this, okay? Then I go in when this is dried with the Ilia, and I just go on the edges of my lashes, just the tips there. You can see, oh, bum, I nearly did on my eyebrows then. So I'm just going backwards and forwards on the very tip of my eyelashes. Now, the reason I do that is two reasons. It's one, because then it gives the depth of colour on the ends of your lashes, but also I found that when I only use this, I got those dots on my upper lid. So if I use that on the base and mid of my lashes and this on the end, I get the most perfect eyelash finish that I don't know if you can see that I absolutely love. And this has been my go-to now for about 2.5 weeks. Literally, I don't think I'm going to change from this combo for a very long time. However, I find it really difficult to get this product shipped into the UAE. So that is for me a little bit of an issue. I do have like 3 tubes of it, so I'm good for a while. I always buy in bulk, just like I bought this Refi product in bulk too. I bought 4 of them. So just go back in, make sure that I'm completely covered all of those roots of my lashes as close as possible to my lash line, like that. Then I go in, like I said, with this Refi, Ilia, I'm getting confused. This is the Limitless Lash Mascara, just on the tips of the lashes, just to give that nice depth of colour and to prevent me getting those dots on my eyelids later on in the day. So I have a problem for some reason with this eye. This one always goes perfect. So I bought a little lash comb. So I will, when it's almost dry, go through that and separate those lashes with my little lash comb. Because for some reason on this side of my this eye, the lashes just clump together. but it doesn't happen on that side. You can see they're all clumped, and on this side they look lovely. So that is my eye mascara combo. We've got Refi and Ilia. Hold them like that. So we've got Ilia and Refi, and it's both in the browns. This one is called Before Dawn and this one is just called Brown.